A new science named metagenomics allows to study the human metagenome, the genome of billions of bacteria present in the intestine, and find the link between bacterial genes and the growing number of pathologies such as obesity and intestinal diseases. Marion is a biologist. She's the one who's going to extract bacterial DNA from these rather particular samples. These are human feces samples that a laboratory has sent us. To make the metagenome, we're going to separate the bacteria of this matrix and extract the DNA. 100,000 billion bacteria, which are highly important for the degradation of some of our food, and yet we do not know them. They represent 99% of the genes found in our body. Each bacteria is going to have 4,000 to 5,000 genes, a huge genetic potential. After meticulously preparing the samples, the biologists hand over the work to the sequencers. With help from this high-throughput sequencing machine, this researcher is going to sequence the DNA of these bacteria. With this machine, we can extract a great quantity of DNA, which corresponds to the bacteria and genes of the bacteria that are found in the intestines. So we can identify, list, and see what they do in the human digestive tract. 100 million sequences are produced every 5 days, a multitude of new data that will be compared to the genes we know already. The goal is to find correlations and differences between each of the sequences. And line these small sequences up against genomes, and finally be able to predict and suggest a bacterial composition of our digestive tract, and propose a list of genes that we could find in it, and therefore better understand the action of these bacteria in intestinal inflammatory diseases like Crohn's disease, for example, and obesity. How the bacteria interact with our cells in order to help them learn how to distinguish bad bacteria, the pathogen, and reject them, and use good bacteria in the best way for their own development and for human health. Due to this research, MetaHit will be playing a major role in research on human nutrition. The first results will be known as from 2010.